Good morning, good morning, good morning.
A quick change in my plans is no big deal.
Let's get our music going here. Good morning. Deborah Pearl's out there killing it. Has anybody seen her IG page lately? That lady has more spawn inoculating than Jesus Christ in Australia. Keep it going there, girl. Good job. Bridgie! Bridgie, I missed you. I missed your bud too, bro. Good morning, everybody. Let's wait for a few people to join. 21 people, 12 likes. Does that mean Roy T forgot to push the like button? How about Josh Bessie? Did he push it? Hey, Josh, you haven't been around for a minute. Did you forget to push the like button? It's a gentle reminder. Bridget, you didn't miss me. You missed Sandy. You missed Free. You know who you missed. Actually, you missed the Snoop table, bro. J Rod. J Rod, did you hit another? Good morning, J Rod D. Did you hit the like button? You know, the one that goes like this? We have been doing so good with the like buttons. You guys are killing it out there. You know, the like button that goes like this? Real quick, who remembers who gave Pops this tool? Who remembers who gave Pops this tool? Who remembers? Who gave this to the T crew? That's right, Niffy. That's right. Niffy's paying attention. Niffy, she gets to move forward to the front of the class for today. That's correct, Niff. Niffy said, we all know Higgs gave it to Pops. Right? I got this after a gym class one day. Good morning. I'm going to share one cartoon with you guys. I think Penny sent this to me. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Penny sent this to me. And I absolutely adore it for one reason and one reason only. What's Pops' motto? What's the Pop Shrooms motto? I picked it up at the school store. What's Pops' motto? What do we say? At the end of most of our IG posts, Josh got it correct. It says, be nature. I like to say be nature. I believe in being nature. I want to be more nature than and less me. Read this cartoon. Now, I mean, these ladies are in amazement. They're absolutely amazed, these ladies, that nature can actually dry their clothes. It's a new technology. It's called nature tech. Be nature. When was the last time you honestly, when was the last time you dried your clothes on a clothesline? When was the last time? I'm going to say mine was in 1982 in the Marine Corps when I was drying my own skivvies. Not since. Carlotta did it this summer. Summer's a good time to do it. It would be hard to do it in the winter. Last time I did it, I'm going to say it's 1982, and Pops was drying out his skivvies. Okay. Clotheslines. That's not true, though. My mom had a clothesline when we were growing up. True story. 2 poles in the yard, the little cross T, lines going across, clothespins. I might have been about 10 or 12 years old. 10 or 12 years old when my dad, for an anniversary present for my mom. An anniversary present, mind you. Oh, no. He didn't get her flowers or a box of chocolates. For an anniversary present for my mom, he got her a dryer. An electric dryer! In 1969, an electric dryer. Finally moved up. We had the washer. She wasn't using a washboard. She had an old washer donated to her by my grandmother. Who grew up without originally didn't have a dryer in their house? Kimberly, a dryer is a pretty good gift, but it's not super romantic, is it? It's not the most romantic gift. Maybe you could have waited like the next day. Pops should have given her flowers on anniversary. And then the next day, maybe drop the old dryer delivery. We used radiators growing up, Carrie said. Carlotta did not have a dryer growing up. Be honest, who didn't have a clothes dryer growing up? RX says my clothes were stiff as boards. Right? Right? The way they were hanging there? Who here did not have a dryer growing up? Definitely not romantic coming. Who did not have a dryer growing up? There aren't enough of you admitting it. It's either that or Marmars did not have one. My wife hangs her clothes all over the dang house. I know, but you got a dryer. Okay? We did not. We tried on a line or by the coal stove in the winter. Bridgie, you were roughing it. And I bet you hanged your own when you were in the service when you did your own clothes, right? Is it happy birthday for Herbie von Werbe Kebab? Is today's Herbie's birthday? Feels like Herbie has had 3 birthdays this year. Herbie, stop getting old so fast. I'll see if Pop Croons can drop by before the end of the show. Herbie, this is like your 3rd birthday this year. Slow down. Clothes hung all over the room. I was just thinking about the luxury of a clothes dryer. You know how lazy I am? My clothes dryer? I have to be honest, I'm terrible about this anymore. Who leaves their clothes in the dryer, and whenever they need a fresh shirt, they go push tumble and let it get the wrinkles out, and then they'll pull it out of the rest of the group? I'm a tumbler. I pull out tumblers. Everybody does that. I thought you guys like at least emptied it and folded it and put it in drawers and stuff like. I tumble a little bit. Gary's doing it right now. Summer's a tumbler. I tumble. I'm not kidding you. Warm pants, Kim says. I feel guilty sometimes. I know I'm supposed to fold them, stack them, stick them. I prefer to tumble. Chad, that's how I iron. Well, I'll iron as needed because I get a little OCD on my wrinkles. Marine Corps OCD. But I'm glad to know, I swear, thank you for helping. This is therapy for me. I'm not joking. I'm really glad. Brock, I'm not the only tumbler. I think it bothers Brock. He goes by and he's like, gosh, I wish he'd move his clothes. I'm not the only guy that leaves his clothes in the dryer.
Oh, no, I leave my clothes in the dryer, too.
Where? On top of mine?
No, I just take them out.
You leave them in, but you take them out. I'm getting so confused. I'm confused. I dominate the dryer. Poor guy, when he needs to use the dryer, he has to take my stuff out, dry his, and then take my tumblies and put them back into the tumbler. That's how it works here. That's how, am I right?
Yeah, I never fold my clothes, though, so it's one pile to another pile. So.
But you never fold.
No, I never fold.
But you have taken my tumblers out.
Oh, absolutely.
Dried,
sure.
And put my tumblers back.
Oh, I think I'm wearing your shirt right now.
Crossover. Give me my socks back. Good morning, you guys. I love you guys tumbling. What made me think of that? Okay? No, you can't touch my undies, and I'll tell you why, Kim. They're all marked. Burger King. You guys know what I'm talking about? Okay. Oh, Hags. My dryer lives on socks. He demands like a random 4 a month. A random 4 a month. And then my closet does this. My closet creates hangers. Oh, everything's hung. Not a single empty hanger in my closet. 5 minutes later, I'm going to sneak a peek, go look in the closet. Boom, there's 3 new hangers popped up. Anybody's closet create hangers? Yep, mine does. I'm not kidding you. I'm looking at there like, what? I haven't even opened the closet door. 5 minutes later, I get 3 new ones. Okay. No. Hangers don't go missing. You end up with more of them. Okay, my closet does not disappear them. My closet multiplies them. My closet is colonizing hangers as we speak. That's right, everything colonizes around here. Let's do a giveaway. We're going to go back to the old-fashioned way of doing a giveaway. I want this to be for a never winner before. Somebody that's never won here before. Or had somebody send them something. Or they just have never seen the white box in the mail. White box has never arrived to your house. A pop box. Okay? Only those people I want to participate in this. Okay, are we ready? We'll do a number for those people. Pick a number between 1 and 50. I have another giveaway too. I have like 3 to do today. Pick a number between 1 and 50. You can pick up to 3 of them on one line at one time. Please don't play if you've ever received something before from me. Please don't play if you've ever received a white box from me before. Okay? We don't have a lot of never winner befores. This is good. Sage, you can put up to 3 on one line at one time. Okay? You're allowed up to 3 like Adam G's doing. Okay? Let's get a never winner before. You're going to win an 8th. You're going to win an 8th is what I want to try to give you. An 8th of Ghost. Okay? So let's see. Never winner before means you've never received a box in the mail from me. A white box in the mail from me. Okay? There just aren't that many never winner befores here, you guys. How do you like that? There's not that many. I'm going to probably have to go pretty soon to the closest. I'm going to probably have to go to the closest here in about a minute. Either that or I'm just going to have to call the game. I think I'm going to just call it. I think I'm going to call it here in a minute. Here we go. I'm just going to give it to Sage. I don't know you, Sage, but I'm sure glad you're here. Sage Newman. There's been a few of you. Tony was on there, and J Rod was on there, but let's give it to Sage. Tony's been getting a little something from us. Let's give it to Sage. What do you guys say? Give Sage a hand. Sage Newman. Sage Newman, we're going to send you this. It's an 1/8, 3.5 grams of the finest, the choicest, the nicest ghost fruits. Sage, in order for you to get this from me, you have to do one thing for me. You have to send me your address. And you have to do it today. If you send me your address tomorrow, this will have already gone back to the donation box. You'll miss it. You have to send it to me today at the DetroitMushLab.net. Scroll down towards the bottom of that page, and you'll see a way to contact me. contact me, send me your address. Boop, we'll send this out to you. If you guys haven't been to the page lately, get over there. We've added some new things this weekend. Later today, we're going to put on, I'm sorry for the commercial, but we have to do this. Business has been very slow. Very slow. And as you know, there's a few people that we try to help. So when the business is slow, we don't get to be as helpful as we'd like to be. So if you get a chance, you're helpful to us, we're helpful to other people in the process. The new thing coming, we put on pop soil. We put on bags of ryeberry grain. They're made by another vendor, but I have marked them up just enough to pay for the shipping and then get those out to you. And then starting today, we're going to have on the pop starter box. All in one deal. You just open up this box. All you'll need after you get this box is a tub. Whatever your shoebox, your tub, 20 gallon, 22 gallon, something like that. Okay? And you will be, that's all you're going to need. Everything else comes in the pop starter box, including the best manual ever written. Oh, it's mine. Okay? So with that box, all you need to do is go over to the site and pick an LC, pick a liquid culture syringe. We were originally going to put a liquid culture syringe in each box, but that doesn't make the box as legal as it is now. As it is now, without a liquid culture or anything, it's just all the supplies you need, and then you'll buy yourself a liquid culture as well, and you don't have to use ours. You could use them from anywhere, okay? So we're going to just keep those two separate for that, for the reasons of security. I know that makes sense to a lot of you. Who wants to win? Herbie, send me your address to my site, and I am going to send you a bag of pop soil for your birthday. Everybody likes dirt for their birthday. You and I, we go way back. There's no question in my mind that what you would like to get from me is dirt. So I'm going to send you dirt. Okay? Some people call it substrate. We call it dirt. Okay? Herbie, send me your address, and I'll send you a happy birthday box with pop soil in it. Okay? And I know you'll do great things with that. Pop soils are coming in individual boxes. Individual boxes. Don't open the box until you need it. Leave it inside its box if you're buying the boxes of the pop soil separately. I'm sorry, this is sounding like a commercial. I don't want it to be, so I'll stop now. Chinese. You know what? I always thought Americans were the big fat ones. I always thought that we were like the lazy fatties. We're getting too much cholesterol. I thought the Chinese they were like the industrious little, I mean, come on, man. They'll hike to the top of the mountain, to the Great Wall, all that, right? Not so fast, my friends. I'm listening to the radio yesterday. What have the Chinese done now? What have the Chinese done now? They've installed escalators at the bottom of the parking area that'll take them all the way up to the top of what used to be perilous little hiking ways to get up to observation points. They now have high-speed escalators that'll take them straight to the top of the Great Wall. No hiking needed. Pull up in a rickshaw, get on the escalator, take you to the top, boop, you're there. I lost a little respect for the whole process. Kimberly's like, get me on the escalator. Can you imagine we get an escalator at the top of K2? This is mountain climbing at its finest. Are you allowed to wear a backpack on the escalator? No. No backpacks allowed because they want to smash you onto the escalator. So you can't even bring a backpack with you. Did they install misting things over the top of the escalator for the days that it's getting warm? Yes. So now we're taking an escalator to the top. Mist. We're getting misty on our way to the top of the Great Wall. What the heck? Can you... What? I lost a lot of respect for the whole process. How do they do that? Escalator to the top. Now, don't get me wrong, Cleany. That's how I'd like to go. But what's going on in China? Are they fattening them up for the slaughter? Oh, I wonder if you have to wear masks on their escalator. I didn't get that detail. Let's do a giveaway. We're going to do a giveaway. Ready? This is the old-fashioned giveaway. You guys haven't done one of these in a long time. You haven't done an old-fashioned giveaway. Let's do a true-false. I'm going to read 3 statements. You're going to, after I've read all 3, you're going to tell me if they were true or false. All you have to do is put a T, F, and T's and F's on your line. The first 3 people to get the answers correct, the statements correct, we'll move forward to the spin to win round. You know that spin to win thing that RX wishes he could spin someday. So we ready? True, false. You could probably dunk a basketball on Mars. True or false? Number 2. A year on Mars is as long as 3 Earth years. True or false? And thirdly, snow is white. True or false? Go. Let's see who's got it. So far, one person. I think I got a lot of you guys on this one. I think I got a lot of you. I think I nailed a lot of you. So far, only one person has it correct. So far, only one person has it correct. So far, I still only see one person. I only see one person that has it correct. No. So I'm going to kill it here in a minute. And I'm just going to tell you who the one smarty in the group is. Okay, well, we just got another one. We got a second one jumped in there. Okay. All right. And then we got a third. I'll go with the third. We finally got 3 correct. Let me read the answers to you, and I'll tell you who got them correct on my screen. You could probably dunk a basketball on Mars. True. The difference in gravity means a person could likely jump 3 times higher on Mars than on Earth. 3 times less gravity there. Number 2, a year on Mars is as long as 3 Earth years. False. It takes almost twice as long, 687 days, for Mars to rotate around the sun as it takes the Earth. So it's 2 years for Mars, not 3. And finally, snow is white. False. Snow is translucent, not white. But due to the way those clear translucent crystals reflect light, it appears white to the human eye. The three people that I saw get it correct on my screen were number one, Alan. Alan got it correct. Next was Adam. Adam, you're going to be number two. Adam, if I hit a number two, you're going to win. And then thirdly, coming in right at the end, right when I was getting ready to close it down, summer wheat. Summer wheat. So those are the three that I got correct. That got it correct. We're spinning to win now. It looks like a big Alan win. Now, if you remember last week, Alan won, and he gave his win away. I remember that very well because it was a big piece of fruit, and Alan said, I'm going to give that away. And we told Alan then, you don't get to give away the next one. You have to take it. Do you remember us doing that to you, Alan? I do. This is what was up for the win this time, Alan. I had 2 liquid cultures I wanted to send. Alan, are you growing right now? Or do you need something besides? Will these liquid cultures make a difference to you? How's the liquid culture treating you out there? Do you need some? Oh, heck yeah, he said. Alan, send us your address. Thank you for being so generous last week. Alan, we're going to send you these. One's Ghost, and the other is Albino Trinity. These come from the DetroitMushLab.net site from Sandman. I want you to make sure that when you receive these LCs that you test them. Not that we think they're bad, but you want to know that they're good. So make sure you test your LC before you go inoculating a bunch of stuff. Okay? But Alan, we're going to send you these 2 liquid cultures, and that'll help your grow get going. I need your address today so we can get that mailed out to you ASAP. Are we doing good so far today, you guys? I love you guys. I missed you this weekend. We have been really busy. Hags knows. Hags, you tell him how busy Pops has been. Real quick, those of you that were at the Snoop table at the Mush Fest, our last Mush Fest, at the Snoop table. Do you guys remember that? I remember it really well. I almost died. What was some of the? Do you guys remember that there was some like really good bud at the table? Do you guys remember that? Adam G, that's great. Congratulations. I wish you luck. Higgs, I can't stop. We're going at it, brother. I wish you were up here. On the table, one of the very best flowers at the table, flower bud. This guy knows how to grow flower. We're talking about Clean Grow. It's a perfectly appropriate name, Clean Grow. And his grows are clean. Go check out his IG page once in a while. This guy has curing sheds now. He has full-on curing sheds going on. Listen, last weekend when I fell in love with Cleany, and I found out that we used to shoot slingshots together, the universe told me that Cleany has a lot to offer. Bridgie too. Bridgie's the other guy in here in our group that I know is our great grower. We're putting together a situation. Give me 10 people that like this idea. Give me 10 people that like this idea. Should you be able to go to the DetroitMushLab.net website and ask Pops for a flower menu. You know how you go there and you can ask me for the fruit menu? Fruit being you know what, flower being you know what. Should you be able to go there and ask for a flower menu? And then you don't have to go to dispensaries anymore. You can just hook up from the flower menu from the Detroit Mush Lab. And you would know that the person sending you the flower is Cleany, that it's coming from upstate New York. We'll handle the business part and he handles the shipping part over there. Shouldn't we do that? I've been talking to Cleany and we're putting it together. By this weekend, probably, you should be able to go to the site, and I can tell you honestly, it'll support Cleany as a part-time job. It will be super duper convenient. You just go there, boop, push a button, whatever it is. Actually, you have to ask me for the menu, just like you do with the fruit, because I don't want to list that for obvious reasons. But we'll send you a menu. You'll tell me what you want off the menu. And the next thing you know, we send that order to Cleany. And Cleany gets that out to you guys. This is the kind of business I want to run. I want to run a business that we're helping each other. Excited to have him on the team, right, Sandy? You knew the minute you met the guy. This guy is as square and straight as CCS. I can trust him like I can trust CCS. So, we're going to have fruit and flour. Boop. Over at the situation. All right? Cleany, we're honored to have you. I can't wait. I'm putting a lot of pressure on him. I'm like, come on, man, come on, come on. He's like, Pop, wait, I'm not quite ready. Get after it. This is what we do. Okay? Congratulations. If anybody else has something out there that they need situationally, hey, who's got necklaces for sale? Who's got a little bit of merch? Who has something that they need? We want to be the Shroomazon, but safely. Safe little Shroomazon going on over here. And it's really about growing family and growing connections. And we know Cleany, we trust Cleany. A lot of you guys have had dealings with Cleany before this, so you know you can trust him. Okay? RX has a ton of old artwork, so that you do some great art too, bro. What's your packaging going to look like? Are you going to be able to pack? One of the things that Pops demands if you're going to work with us at the Detroit Mush Lab, you have to be on point with your shipping, your packaging and your shipping. If you get involved with us, you've got to be able to perform, boop, just like we do. And if you can't, we have to move on. And we don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. So we sort of test you. Did you know that? I put you on a sort of a test program. Say, can this guy really, is he got the goods to make sure that everybody's on, does he got the goods? And then if we feel like you got the goods, we'll keep moving forward. And if not, we just say, hey, it was a good try. There must be a better situation for you. Veterans Day coming up. Don't forget. If you know a veteran, plan on doing something wonderful for them on Veterans Day coming up. Okay? I'm going to read a couple of rando factos. I miss rando factos. And we're going to do 2 more big giveaways here. Okay? Kim, we got the goods. Do you know how important it is to me? This is a true, I'm just looking me right in the eye. Do you know how important it is to me to help people and to watch us grow together? Like I'm putting everything I have in it. I'm putting it all. I'm putting it all in. I'm like this guy. It's all in. And you should see the growth. We're watching it. Just like I track my plates colonizing, I'm watching people colonize. That's just It's inexpressible. Sandman, tell us how inexpressible it is when you host one of your events and you see the kindness and the goodness and you can't stop glowing or crying for a couple weeks. It's pretty darn special. It's amazing to watch people grow. Who knows what WD-40 stands for? Mike, trying not to colonize. Different kind of colonizing, Kim. What does WD-40 stand for? Water Displacer 40, Adam. That's good, Big Mike. That's good. What's the 40 stand for? You guys are right about water displacement. What's the 40 stand for? What's the 40? Well, Tony almost had it. Yep. Adam G's all over WD-40. It's the 40th version, 40th attempt. 40 times they tried to come up with WD-39, 38, and 37. They finally got it on 40. WD-40 stands for water displacement, 40th attempt. Inventor Norm Larson came up with the concoction that displaces standing water to prevent corrosion in 1953 on his 40th attempt. What would have happened, Penny, if he'd have quit on 39? What would have happened? We wouldn't have WD-40 right now. 40. Kim thinks 40 isn't a lot. I don't know what it takes for one trial. I mean, if it's just a squirt, yeah, 40 squirts, big deal. But what if you have to set up this whole test and this whole situation? What if it takes like 3 weeks to do one test? How many people in the world are known to have the formula for WD-40? How many people in the world know the formula to WD-40? Big Mike, if it was one, that would be scary. What if he died? What if they died? They have to live in 4 different corners of the United States because there's 4 of them. Only 4 people know the secret formula to WD-40. That's weird. How many people know the formula to Colonel Sanders' Kentucky Fried Chicken recipe? Probably more than 4. Every time I think of it, when I think of Colonel Sanders, I think 65 is when he started his first his first KFC. When you guys look at yourselves and think it's over, and oh man, I missed the boat, and oh man, well, I can take a back seat now, whatever. If you aren't 65 yet, you can still own franchises across the United States of anything you want. You can do it. What makes Colonel Sanders any better than me? I guarantee you he's not smarter. The one thing he could be is a harder worker. And I'm deciding I don't want to be outworked by anybody. Colonel, why don't we try starting mushroom franchises? WD-40 was originally used to coat the outer skin of Atlas missiles to prevent rust and corrosion. Ikea. You know, I watch shows, and you see the European shows where they're in Europe. Almost every single, because I've put enough Ikea together to know, including kitchen cabinets. They make some really neat kitchen cabinet products now. And you can buy them so much cheaper than you can buy regular cabinets. Put them together, boop, put them on a wall. You have a really nice looking modern kitchen. Euro modern. I look in the background because I'm a cabinet woodworker guy. A lot of the shows that I watch, and I'm like, that's IKEA, that's IKEA, that's IKEA, that's IKEA, 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 IKEA. Everything in Europe is from IKEA. They're the most popular brand of everything. One of the reasons is because they compacted spaces, smaller areas, et cetera, et cetera. But IKEA, we think IKEA is big here. We barely taste IKEA compared to Europe. IKEA is gigantic. Huge operation. I mean, big. Ikea is how the Europeans say it, huh? And we say IKEA. I didn't know that, Paige. I take your word for it because you're really smart. Ikea. IKEA is the world's largest furniture retailer. Largest in the whole world. How old was the founder when he founded IKEA? Ikea. How old was this guy? 65? Was he about the same age? RX is close. This kid was 17 years old. 17. By a 17-year-old Swede, Ingvar Kamprad, in 1943. It's been around since 1943. You talk about a business that decided to grow. Now he's the largest in the world. Kind of reminds you of somebody that started a bookstore in their garage. What a hustler, huh, Cleany? I don't think that guy probably took a lot of vacations and a lot of breaks at first. What did Kim just say? She said 17-year-olds retire? What? Little physicist retiring? IKEA is an acronym for the founder's name, Ingvar Kamprad. That's the I and the K. It's also the farm he grew up on, Elmtjärd. That's the E. And his home parish in Sweden, Agarundel. So it's his first and last name, the farm he grew up on, and in the home parish that he grew up. Make up the four letters IKEA. Interesting. I'm going to do one more rando facto here for today. One more rando. Maybe another, but how about this one? I like IKEA, by the way. I have to admit, I like IKEA's products. I wish they came with an assembler. Just assemble it for me and leave, please. They do have that service. But then you have to wait for like 4 weeks for it to get here because you have to schedule the assembler. Yeah, Marmars, I'm not saying it's high quality by any means. I'm saying it's cheap and it's responsible. How about broadcasting? Who knows what happened? YouTube. This is a neat story. This is a neat story. YouTube was created by 3 guys working at PayPal. I work at PayPal, you work at PayPal, and another guy works at PayPal. We're all PayPaling around. And we said, you know what? Let's start a YouTube. Steve Chen, Chad Hurley, and Jawad Karim. Of course, you have to have an Indian computer programmer brain in there. In 2005, I would have thought YouTube was older. YouTube was started in 2005. It was started after Kareem became frustrated. Wait for this. After he became frustrated because he couldn't find a video of Janet Jackson's Super Bowl halftime wardrobe malfunction. I want to see Janet Jackson's boob. I just want to see a slip a dip on the old boob. I'm so frustrated, I'm quitting PayPal and I'm starting my own channel. What? I'm talking my friends into it too. We gotta get it. Whenever I want to be able to see her boob whenever I feel like it. Why didn't they call it boob tube instead of YouTube? Come on. And why would he admit that to us? Yeah, it should have been called you boob. What if the whole program, what if their whole thing was nothing but boobs? Slip-a-dips and accidentals. That's all you do when you turn on a YouTube is you watch boob clips. What? Thank you for progressing beyond that, Kareem. Thank you for taking it to the next level and worrying about other videos too. 2015 or 2005. All right. That's a silly story. If I'm Kareem, I'm not telling you the reason why. I would tell you that, maybe there's a highlight video here or there. I'm not telling you it's Janet Jackson's boob that I'm looking for. I'm just not. I'm keeping that to myself. I'll be as sick as my secret. I'm going to read one more rando to you guys. I hope you guys don't mind seeing this. Do you guys, who remembers that? Slippage. They made such a big deal out of that. That turned into the biggest deal. Wardrobe malfunction. We even came up with a whole new term for it. Oh, it was just a wardrobe malfunction. It was? I thought it was a boob slip. Okay, well, can we just call it what it is?
It's the single largest number of FCC complaints ever was the Janet Jackson nip slip.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Why'd you call it that? That just creeped me out.
I know.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Why'd you call it a nip slip? Oh, that's gross. Can we just stick with the boob? Did they actually show nip? B? Could you actually see the nipple?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's terrible. I didn't know that. I don't remember. I'm going to go look it up on YouTube. Okay. I don't remember. I'm going to look it up on YouTube. Nippy, stop it. Oh, what is wrong with humans? Why do we think sex is so funny? Sex and farts. We're bad people. Okay, here we go. Is that why? I'm going to read one more rando facto and I'm getting out of here. I'm closing the book. Okay? The Japanese owned... Wait, this is freaking me out. Who knew 7-Eleven is owned by the Japanese? Not me. I would have sworn it was owned by Saudi Arabia. I thought it was owned by Saudi Arabia. Or maybe, I don't know, Kuwait or something. Right? How many Japanese have you seen inside of a 7-Eleven? Let's be honest. I'm not trying to be, xenophobic, or I had no idea the Japanese owned 7-Eleven. What? The Japanese owned 7-Eleven store chain is the largest in the world. Largest store chain in the world, 7-Eleven. There's almost 37,000 stores. It passed McDonald's in 2007. 2007, the Japanese said, sorry, Ronald McDonald, we got you. In 1946, the store Totem had new extended hours, 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Thus, the name change. In Tokyo alone, there are more than 1,500 7-Elevens. Anybody ever smoked lettuce before? Has anybody ever smoked lettuce before? Not me. Anybody ever smoked? What's the goofiest thing that you smoke? Banana. Oh yeah. Banana peels. Banana peels. Back in the day, we did banana peels. I think we tried oregano once. Catnip. Potato peels. Smoked mint. Mars, everybody's tried crack. Come on. That's nothing. Of course we've done crack. Come on, give us something normal. Give us something different. What else? What have you smoked? Cloves, nutmeg. Cleany. I know a lady that smoked mushrooms. She did. Be careful. Don't smoke mushrooms, honestly, you guys. You can grow the spores on your lungs. It's a bad thing. What have you guys smoked? That like maybe probably didn't get you high, but you thought you might. Corn silk. Laddie went with the corn. Mushmouth ripped off the cat and went with his nip. What kind of nip? Mushmouth. Oh, different nip. Okay. Lettuce. Tea bags. Carlotta went tea bag. Oregano. Definitely, Chad. I did oregano. Corn silk. Lipton tea. Deborah, did it work? Sheetrock. Ronnie, that was because you thought you were buying crack. Okay. The best crack, fake crack, is a macadamia nut. When you want to really rip somebody off, macadamia nut. Best looking crack you've ever seen. Okay? And even like with your fingertip, and it's got just the right consistency. Take Pop's word for it. Macadamia nut. Counterfeit crack all day long. Okay? How do you know that, Pops? Shh. Okay, what are we doing here? Lettuce. We were supposed to be talking about Sandy did Parmesan cheese. How many of you found stuff crawling around on your rug? You weren't quite sure what it was, but you said it might be crack, and you smoked it. Toenail? Possibly. Frosting from your recent cake? Possibly. You know the old rug rub? You're crawling around down there? I know I dropped some. No, you didn't. You were so careful with that stuff, you couldn't possibly. Oh, I know I dropped one, though. Get off of the floor, bro. You know exactly who I'm talking to. You can find all kinds of stuff on the carpet. Okay? Carpet pirates. How come so many of us know about the carpet? I could tell my brother about the carpet crawl, and he wouldn't have a clue what we're talking about. He would not. What are you doing on the carpet? Why don't you just get a vacuum cleaner? Because you don't know. I could have dropped a little piece of crack here. What? A what? A what? You know, processed cocaine. My brother was like, what are you doing down there? Like, get out of here. You're ruining it. Lettuce. I thought we were going to be smoking lettuce. That's carpet farming. How come everybody knows about it? I'm not joking, though. My brother would be so straight, so square, he wouldn't have a clue. How many of you have friends that don't know anything about carpet surfing? How many? How come we know, but we have a group of friends that don't? What's going on with that? What's going on with that idea? Danny's like, I don't know nothing. Kimberly, your whole faculty doesn't know what we're talking about. What are you talking about? We were bad kids. I think we were all bad kids at one time. Ronnie's, but we don't live that way anymore. We don't have to because we got shrooms. Okay? We don't have to. Free. Free? Don't even act like you've never been on the carpet. Don't even act. Bro, seriously. Smoking lettuce. In the late 1980s, R.J. Reynolds, our tobacco friends, the R.J. Reynolds Company, they spent $1 billion developing a smokeless cigarette. It was marketed as the premier. Unfortunately, it tasted like burnt lettuce, and it was pulled from the shelf in less than a year. $1 billion to smoke lettuce. We can do better than that, RX. Let's do a giveaway. I want to give away a box of pop soil to somebody. Give me a number between 1 and 50. Go. First person to get this number correct is going to get a box of pop soil sent to him. Go. Pop soil flying out the door, coming right at somebody. With it, I'm going to include, let's see, pop soil and a 10-pack. It's going to get a 10-pack with it. Okay? Let me go back, see if anybody's got the number. Pop soil and a 10-pack. I'm looking for the correct number. I don't see it yet. I'm looking for the correct number. I need to see it on my screen first. Whoever has it first is going to get this. And guess who just got it? Ronnie Real. Ronnie Real. Ronnie, be real with us. Be real with me. Can you be using this pop soil right away? Are you in the middle of something where the pop soil is going to help you? Ronnie says give it away. You give it away, Ronnie. You give it away. So talk to Ronnie, you guys. Ronnie won something. He can't really use it. He's going to give this away to you guys. Ronnie, while you're giving that away, I'm going to do our final reading of the day, and then we have one more giveaway. So don't go away. Okay? Ronnie, you figure out who to give that to. And Ronnie, you watch how good that makes you feel. Giving makes me feel amazing. So Ronnie, you give it away. I'll wait sort of towards the end, and Ronnie or somebody will tell me who Ronnie awarded that to. He's saying give it to Adam G. Done. Adam G from Ronnie. Adam G, I'm going to need your address at the DetroitMushLab.net. And disqualifies you. You're no longer a no winner before, Adam G. If you were before, you've won now. The minute you get a white box coming to you from Pops, you're no longer a no winner before. So Ronnie just kicked you off of that list if you were on it. Okay? Let me read this to you guys. It's my favorite thing of the day is to read this. And then we'll try to get out of here and let you guys get your day going. Originally, the word power meant able to be. In time, it was contracted to be able. We now suffer the difference between that. There's a difference between able to be and be able. Is it really? Here's a story. I was waiting for a plane when I overheard two businessmen. One was sharing the good news that he had been promoted, and the other, in congratulations, said, "More power to you." I've heard this expression before, but for some reason I heard it differently this time, and I thought, what a curious sentiment. As a good wish, the assumption is that the power is the goal. Of course, it makes a huge difference if we are wishing others worldly power or inner power. By worldly power, I mean power over things, people, and situations. Controlling power. By inner power, I mean power that comes from being part of something larger. A connective power. I can't be certain, but I'm fairly sure the wish here was for worldly power, for more control. When you're getting a promotion, somebody wishes you more power to you, they're probably saying, good job of being in control. Good luck, more power for you to control your situations. That was the sentiment. This is commonplace, and it could be disturbing, as the wish for more always issues from a sense of lack. That makes sense. If you're wishing for more, it's coming from a place of I don't have enough. If you're wishing power to somebody, it's coming from a place of you don't have enough as it is. It is painfully ironic that in the land of the free, this is a whole nother topic Brock and I were having the other day. Freedom is not free. And freedom has 100 different connotations. But let's say, okay, quote unquote, we live in the land of the free, they tell us. It is painfully ironic that in the land of the free, we so often walk about with an unspoken lack of personal freedom. Yet the wish for more controlling power will not set us free. Any more than another drink will quell the emptiness of an alcoholic, or a crack hit will help a crack addict. Makes me think of this game that we played when I was 9 called King of the Hill. Anybody ever played King of the Hill? We used to do it all the time in our neighborhood. King of the Hill. This game has 7 or 8 of us, and we found a mound of dirt, and with the mound of dirt, the higher the better. The goal was to stand alone on the top of the hill. Once there, everyone else tried to throw you off, installing themselves as King of the Hill. It strikes me now that was training ground for worldly power. See how we programmed our kids? Worldly power. We're being trained since we were playing games to do it. Clearly, if you think about it, let's think about this for a second. Good luck, Kevin. Let's think about this for a second. Is the guy at the top of the hill in a really good position? We all strive to get to the top. We want to be king of the hill, push everybody off and get up there and defend ourselves. Clearly, the worst position of all is being king of the hill. You are now completely alone and paranoid and guard every direction. Listen, the hills may change from a job to a woman to a prized piece of real estate to your boat. But those on top can be so enslaved by guarding their position that they rarely enjoy the view. I always hated King of the Hill. Always felt tense in my gut when I was the king. And I was sad when I wasn't the king. And I was ostracized if I didn't want to play. That pattern followed me through life. But now, listen, this is final sentence, and it's beautiful. But now, as a tired adult, I can say I'm not a tired adult, but I've been one. We've all been tired adults at one point or another. Today, I choose not to be tired. Microdosing helps, but being creative and helpful every single day of my life makes me not a tired adult anymore. But we've all been tired adults. As a tired adult, when I feel alone and powerless atop whatever small hill I've managed to climb, I secretly long for anyone else to join me. Now I'm ready to believe there's more power together. Happy birthday to Herbie Werby Kebab. Happy birthday. I hope it doesn't stop, that he gets to have a great day. He gets to play. It's Herbie Von Werby's day today. Happy birthday to Herbie Werby Kebab, and happy birthday. I don't think the song stops, because if you know Herbie, you know he never stops to. You know Herbie can talk forever. You know he has a good time. It's Herbie Von Werby Kebab. Birthday all day, we hope it doesn't stop. Happy birthday to Stephen Kebab. Happy birthday, Stephen. Happy birthday, my good friend. I'm glad you're not here, because you'd be talking my ear off. Okay? Let's give away an eighth. Let's give away an eighth and get you guys out of here. That'll be 17 giveaways we did today. Not bad. Let's do a number. 1 through 50, go. Happy birthday, Herbie. You don't look a day over 71. Okay? Not a single day. All right. I'm looking for the number on my... I'm still looking for a number. I'm going to try to give away an eighth of Ghost to somebody. Okay? But it needs to be somebody like... it's going to be somebody like... Let's see. Who's it going to be? It's going to be D. Anderson. D. Anderson, the answer was a 36. D. Anderson. That's a Derek Anderson, for those of you that don't know. Derek Anderson, send me your address. Derek, you don't have to send me your address. I have yours. I have yours for something we'll talk about tomorrow. Derek Anderson. I'll be popping one of these in the mail to you, my good friend, today. I have your address already, so you can be lazy and you don't even have to go to the site. Speaking of go to the site, everybody. Go to the site and get something. Derek Anderson, I love you. You're an incredibly good friend to the T crew, to my son Brock, and to just about everybody here. Thank you. You guys go have a beautiful day. I'm sorry if I ran a touch long. We'll talk about mycology tomorrow. I have some sample things to show you guys. It'll be fun to look at. And I hope that you guys have as much fun here as I do. And it's not just fun, man. It's therapy. Like, no posing. We're telling each other the truth about who we are. It's pretty cool. Okay? Get off the couch. Get off the carpet and go do something wonderful today. Bridgie, I don't want you peeking between. I know I've seen you before. There's the blinds. There's Bridgie. Bridgie, you got a lot of stuff to do today. Go do it. Have a beautiful day, you guys. File 13 and Alan and Bridgie. You need caps, empty ones. Okay. Send me some information, Bridgie, and I'll send you a link for those. Slingy Tuox. Tuox, thanks for your generous offer the other day. Tuox tried to give his cap away. We're sending him a hat. He was like, Pops, don't send it to me. Give it away. And I'm too late, buddy. It's already going to you. Satter Wolf and Tony and Herbie Von Werby, happy birthday, Kabop. Holly and Grady and Nipper and Satter and Benny and Dee. And Tony Laughlin and Michael Patterson, Sean T. Love you, man. Sandman and Bridgie and Kerry Craigle and File 13 and Holly and Mark Zamaron. Cleany, let's keep slinging them. B. Hendricks, Ghastly, Hags, have a great day. I love you, Hags. Laura, have a divine day. Jesus Christ in Australia, have a great day. Nipper and Hip, Meow Kitty, Mark Zamaron, Nerd Nature, Holly M. Kim, Wander Around all day. Chad, free, love you. Bridgie, RX1s, Mike Butted Bull, MDK, Pagey, Pidgey, Page, Mushmouth. It's No Shave November coming up. Bridgie, and Waxing does count. Matt and Ghastly and Holly and Josh and Cleany and Deborah. Deborah's quite a pearl. Mike Baraball, Wes Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Two Hawks. That sounds great, Two Hawks. Adam G, Jesus Christ in Australia. Satter, Bridgie, Hip Kitty. There, Bridgie's working. Mushmouth, Ego, Happy Dirt Dude, MDK, Carlotta, Hair Care, Casley, Tony Laughlin, Jolie, the pretty one, Jesus Christ, Hip Meow Kitty, Deborah Pearl, Bill Deed, D. Anderson, Mike Baraball, JC again, Pops, peace. Add kindness to your diet.